the store and to get some lunch slash dinner. Traffic is a mess today. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? It is my regular errand day as normal on a Thursday, with the exception that we seem to have quite a bit of traffic on the road today. So yeah, so what's been going on, guys? I know I've been sort of MIA. I'm half here and half there, as they say. I have not I'm not vlogging as much as I was prior to my start of my move, but it is not for a lack of caring. I'm just extremely overwhelmed. So I wanted to share some things with you guys that well, I don't even know if I really want to share, to be honest, because it's the same old thing. But I had a little bit of news on what's going on at my company, and I will probably cover that in my week roundup. I will try to get to it today while it's still fresh in my head, and maybe we'll talk while I'm having lunch. But and then I wanted to share, how I'm going to handle the vlogging while I'm traveling, and then also what's going to change on my channel once I move. So I've taken on some personal things, some things that for my personal life that will most likely affect my vlogging. So let me run in here, get this stuff done, and then I will come back at y'all. So guys, okay, I'm driving back from my errand and picking up my lunch from Burger King. Didn't get anything to drink, but oh man, and you know what? I forgot to bring water out. So anyway, yesterday I told you guys that we had our ops manager come to town, and that was the week of October 19th. And so I assumed that he had already left, didn't have his meeting with us like he said he would. So we got an email for our quarterly meeting that we normally get, and we usually watch those meetings when they're not being held on our site on the internet. So everyone's, ready for the meeting, and we're going to sit at our desk and watch it on webcast. And we get an email saying that we're all going to watch the webcast as a group. So we got that email like at the ending of the day on, what's today, Thursday? So on Tuesday evening, just before I left work, we got that email. So I'm walking out the door with another employee, and we're talking, and person said, I said, I'm a little concerned that instead of sitting at our desks, we're having this meeting pulled together, and then we're walking by another conference room, and that's also set up for another group, but it's not. It's also set up for a meeting, but it's not us that's meeting in that room. So that usually means that everyone is meeting, but they're all departments are meeting in different areas. So he said, well, they didn't get an email in their department about no meeting. So I said, oh, okay, no big thing. So we go to the meeting, and it's the news that there's going to be more layoffs, and trying to give us more of an idea of the people that were delayed, what's going to happen with them. However, we're not going to get into it until your individual operations managers are going to call a separate meeting on the same day to discuss that with you. So I had 2 meetings yesterday, one at 10 a.m. and one at 2 p.m., which I really hated because it interrupted my lunchtime. My body's already used to a certain time. So of course, when I came out to lunch, I couldn't rest because my body is not used to resting at that particular time of day. Anyway, to make a long story short, we go to the second meeting thinking we're going to find out all this information, and it's the same garbage that we've already been told. We were so highly upset. The only thing that came out of that meeting for me is that our stuff was delayed due to the fact that they did not fund the severance packages. So the whole idea of us having a meeting on Tuesday was because on Monday the severance packages were supposed to be funded. So of course we had the same questions. Okay, you've decided that you supposedly came up with the reasoning as to why our stuff was postponed. So now what we want to know is, who are the people that are going to be tapped? They can't tell us. I walked out of that meeting and I went, this is ridiculous. We have 2 meetings, and each time you ask a question, their response is, they don't know. They don't know. I said, what? Excuse my French, frickin' kind of company can't prepare themselves for what should be done? I just don't get it. So needless to say, no changes to my plans. The person that was doing the meeting that we watched on the web, who is in charge of all our organizations, he will be here on November 10th. I don't care. I'll be out of here November 13th, so I don't care. So that was my thinking. We were going to get some answers, and I have to say that one thing did change. Our group, which was supposed to be notified in September with a leave date in October, those people, whoever they decide to tap, are still going to, they may be going at the ending of the year or by the ending of January. And instead of getting 60-day notices, they're now going to get as little as 14 days. Yeah, that's the love we're getting. So, I just say, oh, and by the way, I will put it in percentage-wise. It looks like 85% of our work for the entire organization, means every department that's in my organization, is going to be moved to a foreign country. So basically, they're going to keep a handful of people here for certain accounts that can't be moved. But everything else is moving. All the people that thought they weren't going to be affected are now affected. So, of course, you know, and then they give you that spiel about, we know that this is not good news, and, you know, we're sensitive to the fact that this is not what we wanted to hear. You know, I mean, and it's not that I'm angry at them. It's that all it is the bottom line is the company and the money. It's not about the employees and not about the loyalty. But yet, please don't let this affect how you handle your work and deal with our customers. And so I think everything happens for a reason. And I could have taken a severance package. I believe it was in 2012. But something in my spirit was saying, this is not the time. Even though I had the same thing going, I probably would have been staying with my brother in that event, but it just didn't feel right to me. But since I made the decision this time, even without a severance, I'm so at peace, and I wouldn't have had the ability to do what I had to do now because financially I wasn't there. But so that's why I know everything happens the way it should, no matter what we think. And I say it all the time, that this company does not, this company is not my everything. It does not decide my future. My future and what's going to happen with me is controlled by my Father, my God. So, yeah, but that's where we are. I'm having a chicken sandwich for lunch and dinner and breakfast. So, yeah, guys. So that's where I am. Let me finish my lunch. And if I still have time, I'll come back and talk to you guys some more. If anyone is wondering, my lip color is the Maybelline Mattes. I don't remember the color on the name. Let me see if I can pull it out. It is number 681, Vibrant Violet. I think that's what it says. And also a Jordana matte. Jordana matte is around like a lip liner, and then the middle is the violet. And yeah, and I'm wearing the Maybelline 4 Quad that I showed you guys in my last haul from Walgreens. So yeah, anyway, I need to get some water out of my trunk since I forgot to bring some in from my desk. And I will talk to you guys in a few. Love y'all.